jump into the training tonight. Those of you that are new to the team, we want to welcome you. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. It is my obligation to make sure you know exactly what to do to launch your business. So this is going to be super abbreviated as it relates to a fast start training, but I think you'll get it. A couple of things I want you to do. I want to make this super simple. Number one, I want you to set up your business. Now that entails 4 different facets to set up your business. First, you must register for your free account. I'm trusting that everybody is on the stream received the message because you're already an affiliate. If you are not an affiliate, then you need to go ahead and register for your free account. Probably just go ahead and log off and register for your free account so that we maintain the integrity of the training tonight. But get with the person that invited you up to this point and get their link and get your free account set up. If you can do it while we're talking, go ahead and do it. But I'd prefer you be an affiliate before we get into the training because I don't want to confuse you. It'll be a lot of information that may kind of distract you. So go ahead and get your free account set up and then jump back in here to the training. If you are brand new within the last month, type your name and say, who your sponsor is and how long you've been in the business, and we welcome you to the Sunday night training. So first thing you want to do is register for your free account. Get your free account set up. And we're trying to stream it live on Facebook. Zoom has been having some trouble with Facebook live streaming. Mr. Williams is working on that for us right now as we speak. Oh, we're streaming now. Great. Fantastic.
Message live in the group.
My man. All right. That's a bad boy. Look, don't get me distracted, Roger Williams. Y'all need to thank Roger Williams every time you go across his Facebook page. Just say, thank you, Big Pill. He'll know what you're talking about. That man can make stuff happen. He's got so much firepower over there in the Pentagon. I'm telling you, man. All right, set up your account. Set up your business. All right. Karatbars is so simple, man. Set up your business. Register for your free account and then upload your KYC documents. Now, if you log into the back office, you'll see steps 1 through 5. And it says step 1, get a package. And I know that that's the typical way to do it. Because of the enhancements that Karatbars has made, Wealth Builders has gone a step beyond, and we're getting you to get your KYC document set up first because it's going to slow you down in the beginning to speed you up in the end. All right. I'd rather you go slow in the beginning to go fast in the end than to go fast in the beginning that slows you down in the end. All right. It's not who takes off running the fastest. It's the one who endures. And we have an endurance plan through Wealth Builders Worldwide. Get your KYC documents done first. Somebody type in the chat room what I just said. What do you do first? All right. And then after you register for your account, done your KYC documents, the second thing you want to do is set up your Carrot Pay. Now, I need you guys to write some notes right here on Carrot Pay because we have way too many questions on this one little simple thing. If you do this wrong, it sort of trips you up on down the road. So make sure you do this first. And I'm going to have y'all typing a lot. So keep your fingers on your keyboard and keep your hand on your ink pen writing notes. All right. I want you to set up your Carrot Pay. When you get ready to set it up and you click register, it's going to have some little stars and it's going to have 5 digits. That's the last 5 digits of your Carrot Pay wallet. Write that down. So what I want you to write on your notes is write down my 5-digit Carrot Pay, my last 5-digit Carrot Pay. Write that down on your notes and type that in the chat room. Write down my last 5 Carrot Pay digits. Thank you, Rachel. There's Rachel Rideout. Rachel, I'm glad to see you over here typing. And I saw your Facebook and I see what you're going through, and we went into some serious prayer, and we'll probably be talking to you this week. I want to do something special for you. But yeah, thank you for your transparency and helping the world. We ain't gonna get off into that at all, but we're praying for you. Just want you to know we love you. You're our golden sister. We're praying for you. Okay, y'all stay with me on here. Don't get caught up with Rachel. I'm sorry I said that with Rachel. You kind of shocked me. All right, we love you, Rachel. Okay, so write down your last 5 Carrot Pay digits. Write that down. Put it and write it down in a safe place. Don't write it on a napkin, right? Write it down in your binder. Y'all know what Cameron Gamble taught us. Write it in your business binder. Write it down, all right, in a safe place where you write down all your other stuff, your crypto wallets and stuff like that. And then when you register, it's going to send you an email. And when you get to that email and you click to complete your registration, it's going to take you to the Carrot Pay registration completion back office. As you go through to complete that document, it's very simple, but it's going to ask you to create a 4-digit transfer PIN. A 4-digit transfer PIN. When it asks you to do that, the PIN cannot be any consecutive numbers forward or backwards. It can't be 4571. It can't be 78. It can't be 98. It can't be any two numbers that touch. It's got to be like 9753. Random numbers. 2517. No touching numbers. 4-digit number. When you get that number, write it down on that same page that you had the 5 digits. So again, write down in your notes, write down in a safe place my 4-digit PIN. Write down my 4-digit Carrot Pay PIN. Type that in the chat room and write it on your notes. I'm going to make sure you got this tonight. Write down my Carrot Pay 4-digit transfer PIN. Write it down somewhere safe. It can't be consecutive numbers. Write it down and do not lose it ever. Don't lose it ever. It's vital. Because then when you go and try to move some cash gold around, you won't be able to do it because you forgot your PIN. Now you got to jump through a bunch of hoops. We can fix it, but it slows down the whole business. When you guys call me, when it finally gets to me to get to the Skype room, oh man, this train is lagging because you calling me right in the middle of a big inspiration I got in my brain. I'm trying to go live to help us build our team. Something's happening. Mr. Best talked to me. I'm about to live stream that thought. Miss Valerie Best told me to read something. I read it. It fired me up. I'm about to live stream that thought. And I'm going to live stream it generic. And you guys copied and you stop all of that. Now you got you call Dr. Patrice and he's on a leadership group and you messed all his inspiration up. Don't do it. Let's get efficient. Let's be a well-oiled machine. Let's crush this thing because it's simple. All right. And set up your Carrot Pay. Now, the last thing you want to do is you want to acquire cash gold. You want to get enough cash gold and beyond to get your multi-gold package. Now, people, they call me and they say, Mike, I want to get the 2,000 euro multi-package. How much cash gold do I need? Somebody type in how much cash gold you need to get the 2,000 multi-package. How much? Now watch somebody type, there you go, 2,000 euro worth. That's it. You're going to say, I need 8 grand. No, it's 9 grand. No, you need 2,000 euro worth of cash gold. If you want a $10,000 package, you need $10,000 worth of cash gold. If you want the 4,900 euro, you need 4,900 worth of cash gold. Here's the beauty. You don't have to get it to the penny. If you need 2,000 euro worth of cash gold, get 2,300 euro. Why? Because it's going to take out the 2,000 euro and it's going to leave you with the 300, and you're going to need the extra cash gold in your back office for what we're doing later. Exactly, Mr. Berger. Don't complicate it. You don't need to do Unival and all that, You don't need to, see, Sherman just typed as soon as I said it, Sherman, 365 Unival. You don't need to worry about the Unival. Don't stress on that, especially as you're building your business. Keep it simple. Over these 6 years, I would say something and Mr. Best goes, okay, wait a minute. Okay, what I heard was get a lot of cash gold. I was like, exactly. Yes, keep it super simple. Thank you, Greg and Dion. All right, just get enough cash gold or more, get more than enough. You want a 2,000 euro package, get 3,000 euro with the cash gold. Why? Because cash gold is not a product that you're spending for. You're exchanging for cash. I was on a 3-way today with one of my business partners out in California, not quite sure who Alfred's team is on, but he had his brother on. And his brother had this brilliant question. He said, and I'm paraphrasing the question, but he says, if Carrot Bars gives us gold for cash, why do they need our cash if the cash is worthless and they're giving us gold, which is worth more? I said, we're just like every other business. It's a cash world. Cash is the global medium of exchange. So they take the cash and they do what we do. They get more gold. They keep some for the company and they do others to produce more gold. It's called commerce. It takes cash to exchange for gold. If you had $100 worth of cash and you get $100 worth of gold, how much money do you have? Somebody type it in the chat room. If you have $100 worth of cash and you exchange it for $100 worth of gold, how much money do you have? Type it in the chat room. So I think we got a mind blocker. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, everybody. You got $100. You never spent any money. You moved from an inferior currency to a superior currency, which is gold. If we ever, I know we think we got that in our head, but if that ever moves that 6 inches from your head to your heart, man, if the world could ever figure out that we're moving cash from cash paper into gold money, and that's the whole business model, it is a wrap. It's over. We make this so hard. That's why I intended tonight to not overtrain the fast start. You take your paper, turn it into gold, and hold it. Now, we're going to get into some stuff here, but that's what you do. You take your paper, you turn it into gold, and you hold it. And how long do you hold it? Somebody tell me how long you hold it for. Type in the chat room how long you hold it for. That's right. You hold it forever. You know, your grandchildren can inherit that gold. You say, well, what if I need cash? I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. So if you need some cash, what do? So first of all, let's finish this little fast start part. So get your enough gold for your multi-package and choose your multi-package and just get it. Get the multi-package. All right. And then set up your auto exchange. We should all, wealth builders should all be saving at least 1 gram of gold a week. Somebody type in the chat room, how many grams a week per month? I'm sorry, 1 gram of gold per month. How many grams of gold should we be saving? Somebody type it in the chat room. Type it in. Come on. 1 gram a month minimum. 1 gram a month minimum. Yep, that's the discipline to build wealth. 1 gram of gold a month minimum. Now, the reason why I say get more than enough cash gold to get your package, this should all happen simultaneously. Don't let that new affiliate get off the phone until you do this with them. And I know we all mess up on this. We all, we're in a hurry and sometimes we run on and go to the next person. And I've done it. I do it all the time still. But I'm training myself as well. Don't make it a habit not to get off the phone with that new person until you get through all of these steps. All of them. Okay, 1 gram a month minimum. Now, who's going to teach you how to do all that stuff? And then invite others to do the same using the map. Invite others to do the same using the map. Somebody tell me where the map is. Type it in the chat room for the new people. Where is the map? Where's the map? Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make a bold statement right here, buddy. This is bold. Most of the time, if you're struggling in carrot bars, you're embellishing the map. Thank you for typing that in, wbw.net, mywbw.net, wealthbuildersworldwide.info or .net/training to register for all the access to the back office. If you're struggling with this business, most of the time, it's because you're adding ingredients to the map. I think I need Mr. Best right there if he's willing. I really think Mr. Best and Mrs. Best, they kind of grilled me on what I do. Miss Best said something super awesome. She said, when I talk to people, typically they talk about themselves, but they never ask me what I do. And I thought that was so insightful. Like the wife of Ty Best, wouldn't you want to just sit down and say, tell me how you and Mr. Best do what you do? Give me some secrets. I mean, when I get around there, I'm so all ears. I talk a little bit more than I used to now, but typically it's because they'll ask me a question and I'm just like, I want to know, like, okay, what did you do? How did you do it? I did a video a couple of years back, the 4 words that build. What did you do? That's how you approach this business. What did you do? And I cannot believe after 6.5 years of absolutely crushing carrot bars, people still get on the phone and tell me how to do the business. And my personal development has taught me to be humble and listen to what they're saying. I don't try to run over them. I have a strong opinion and I'm sitting there biting my tongue. And if they ever get around to stop talking about their awesome idea for this week and say, what do you think? I will tell them. Typically, they won't even ask me what I think. hell, I'm gonna do this thing, man, because I just went and ordered all these door hangers, and man, we're gonna go through the neighborhood, and man, we're gonna kill this thing, Doc. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep you up to date on my progress, okay? And I'm sitting there going, okay. Nope, no question. Okay, Mike, I gotta go. Gotta go hang these door hangers. Okay, man. Enjoy yourself. And not to say that door hangers won't work. If you put out 1 million door hangers, you're gonna get 5 or 10 people. You will. Go ahead, Mr. Best.
I think what it is, everybody, not everybody, but a lot of folks want to shortcut the system because they feel like they can make it go faster. They feel like they come to the table and they can make this go faster. When you say, go get that one and that one and that one and that one and that one, their mind said, how do I ever gonna get 10,000 people doing that? So they want to go create like 10,000 flyers and stick flyers out or door hangers, or they want to do something that would shortcut the process. And no matter how many times I say, I started just like everybody else, signed myself, signed my wife, made a list. Mr. Dalcoe signed himself up, signed his wife, made a list. Okay. But when they hear that a person got 40, 50, 60,000 people in an organization, their brain, it's like it says, okay, it's something he's not telling me. There's no way in the world he went from 2 people to 100,000 people because he made a list of 10 or 20 or 30 or 40. But that's the truth. And that's why they come in, always want to try another thing. And here's the challenge. By the time they finish practicing for 6 months, 6 months done went by, and they could already have 50, 100, or 200 people in their group. Now, I'm talking to the neophyte who's never done it. I'm not talking about to a networker who might come in and 90 days got 100 people, or in 30 days got 100 people. I mean, I knew what I was doing. There was no learning curve for me as far as recruiting go. I didn't have to grow in it as far as recruiting and encourage other people to get in this business. Okay, so you can't use me as an example. I like to use that person that has no credibility or very little. I want to use the average person is what I'm saying. The system is designed for the average person. The system, what we have in our hands, is not really designed for the Mike Dalcoes or for me. It's designed so that I sponsor that person who's been a bus driver their entire life. Shy, introverted. They can get in, and in 2 to 3 years, they can build a business. That's who the system is for. That's who the map is for. The map ain't for that guy when Kevin Thompson said, I got this. Kevin Thompson put 100 people in the business before you look at the map. Because got sphere of influence, got a decade of history behind it in this industry. He has some existing networks who may be ready to go when he's ready to go. You follow? It's a different thing. So you got to look at the map, and the system is always designed for that person that comes in that's not Rodney Roach, that's not Bitcoin Lou, that's not Al Murray. The system is designed for my mother. The system is designed for that person that comes in 65 years old, said, man, I've been in corporate America for 45 years. I don't know what to do. And when you circumvent that or try, it's only costing you time, because eventually you're either going to succumb to the system or you're going to quit and say it don't work.
Yeah. And guys, the past doesn't equal the future. All right. You got to be willing to shake off what you've tried in the past. Somebody typed that in the chat room. I thought that was good. Another person in the chat room, they said, if you don't have your own capture page, what are you sharing? TheRealMoney.info. That's the website to send to people. We created that just for that purpose. When a brand new person comes in, we don't want to teach them everything and have them go get a capture page that very second. They don't understand anything. They got to spend $49 for a capture page right away. Maybe they don't get that. TheRealMoney.info is a replica of the capture page. It just doesn't have the automatic sign up link in it. That's what the capture page does. The capture page is your own personalized TheRealMoney.info website. That's what it is. Okay.
So why you're on that point?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And why do we create the RealMoney.info? So you don't have to wait 40 hours to get your capture page.
That's right.
When we finish the training tonight, for the guests who are on, do you understand that you can text everybody you know? See, it depends on how fast you want to go. You can text everybody you know right now, like, hey, ran across something incredible. Check out the RealMoney.info and see who calls you back. You don't have to wait till Monday when your private page up, or Tuesday when you finish planning, think of how to do it. You can see this thing, sign up for free, and get started right now. And get the sense of urgency to understand that everything you do between now and Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is put on a privately issued MasterCard for you next Friday. People want to make money right now. They're at home right now, been off work for 2-3 weeks, saying, what am I going to do? And we have a right now solution. Back to you, sir.
I haven't had a chance to run this by you, Ty, but I'm gonna. It's easier to ask forgiveness than permission, right? I'm gonna run out here and I'm gonna put myself out. I'm gonna show you guys something that it's a little transparent, but watch this. Now, I've got a list. I got my Gladiator Club form, and I got a list of some people that I need to contact. And it's been sitting here for a week and a half. I have not called these new people back. Now, that's bad. Don't ever do what I just said. Tell your friends, don't do what Mike just did. I had a list of about 14 people that I've met over the last week and a half that I'm supposed to send information to, and I haven't gotten back in touch with them yet. That's terrible. But here's what I know. This is going to mess y'all up. Here's what I know for a fact, that if I call those 14 people, I'm going to sign up 3 or 4 of them who are going to get a package.
Send them to me, Mr. Dalcoe. I'll call them for you.
What's a trip? Thank you, Ms. Glassby. But you know what? You messed me up. Look, here's what's a trip. I know. Okay, y'all type in the chat room. What business are we in? Type it in the chat room. What business are we in? People business. Y'all nailed it. Boy, this is a smart class. How many people are on the planet? How many people are on the planet? 7 billion. So there's no way to fail in this thing. You're in the people business, and there's 7.2 billion of the product that we're in. 7.4 billion. You can't fail at this unless you do what I just did wrong. If you do what Mike just did, you can fail at this. But if you take that list of those 7.4 billion people and you give them a call and ask them, do they look for ways to make more money? And the ones that say yes, you put them on your list and you send them to realmoney.info and follow up in a timely manner and do a 3-way call and have a goals conversation. They're going to get started and you're going to build a business. That's all.
Hey, Mr. Dalcoe, but I got to give you a pass, see, because, and I mean, there's no, I don't like to make excuses, but it's not an excuse. You have an organization about 90,000 people now. You get 100 phone calls a day. Okay, your number one priority is to support the people already on your team. It's not to recruit new people. It's to always be recruiting. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying now. You're always recruiting, which you just demonstrated. You got 14 people that you got to get back with, but you did not get back with them because you were watching television. You did not get back with them because you sit around the house moping about what's going on with the health crisis. You did not get back with them because you lying around the house eating bonbons. You got back with, you haven't got back with them because you're busy. See, as your team grows, you have a different sense of responsibility. You still, I got people all the time that I meet and contact, man, and I go, oh God, I ain't got back to the person in 2 weeks. But that whole 2 weeks time, I was still working the business. Okay, it wasn't like I was on a beach lying around. Now, for this is fast start training. For those who are just getting started, you don't have the challenges Mr. Dalcoe have right now. Just think about the last 2-3 weeks here, Miss Monisha been doing what? Putting together what we had yesterday, a live 4-hour event that went on worldwide. He could have been called those people, but he was planning the event. Your role's going to change as your organization grows, but you never stop recruiting. So I want to give yourself a pass. Don't. I mean, don't do what he did. And you just got started yesterday. You got 10 people in your group, and you still with a 14 you haven't even contacted. You got to have a sense of urgency. Get it all. You want to be free in the next 90 to 120 days. Get 100 people on your list and call them now. I can't emphasize that enough. Call them now. Okay, don't tiptoe on this. Don't just call one this week, see how that works out. Call one this, Take out the Uzi and shoot everybody that's moving.
Yep.
With information.
And so look, I did see someone ask, what is KYC? I apologize for being so short on the fast start training. That stands for know your customer. But my next slide is going to answer that. Now watch this. That seems simple to me because I've been here so long, but I know you new guys and gals are saying, what's KYC? What's Carrot Pay? Here's the answer to that. So we talked about the map. That's how you build your business, following the map to the T. I'm gonna give you guys homework tonight. I'm gonna give you some reading, a reading lesson tonight. It is go to wealthbuildersworldwide.info, pull up the map and go step by step and see where you're missing it. Judge yourself. The unassessed life is not worth living. Okay, you go judge yourself. Say, oh, I'm not doing that. Yep, I'm definitely missing that. I'm not plugging them into the Telegram group or the WhatsApp group. Oh, I didn't do a three-way. I didn't introduce them upline. I didn't exchange numbers with the upline and my person in my group. Uh-oh, I didn't add them to the Wealth Builders group. Okay. Okay, I didn't invite them to the Sunday night training. I thought I was getting on their nerves. All right, you're missing something. That system is so complete. I haven't done one extra thing to this day. Not one. Not one. As I get more mature in the business, my wife and I have set up our own little website and we do that, but all it does is drive them back to our capture page. It's just, we just made it prettier. We put our pictures on. I want to be standing beside that pretty girl to make me get a little bit more attention. Let me tell you this funny story. We went shopping to get some more supplies today. And Monisha, man, she was looking good. Oh my gosh. She had this little tight sweatsuit on and she was in the Range Rover. It's all dirty because we can't go get the car washed. So she pulls up to the curb and I'm coming out with the groceries and she gets out and closes the door. And I see this big, handsome guy. He was built, sharp guy. And he saw her. I saw him see her. And I was coming around the corner, so he couldn't see me. I saw him look at her. And she went around the truck. So he detoured. You know how guys y'all do sometimes? Act like y'all were going that way. He stopped and he like made a little right turn and went around the truck. And then he saw me. And then he said, you guys network marketers. He came up with something. And I said, yeah, how you know that? He said, I saw your car magnet. Boom. There you go. I can't get away. I got his number right here on my phone. He's in another business and I know the business and that business sucks. So I know he's going to be joining the team. He's already a trained network marketer, but he's, you know, props, man. No disrespect to the brother. I mean, my wife is bad. So, I mean, I don't blame him. I look at her too, right? So he didn't know, you know, she had little gloves on, protective gloves. He didn't know. He just thought it was a sharp woman as a network marketer, but boy, he changed that topic pretty quick. He respected me and we sit there and talked a while. But the point is, man, we're walking billboards, right? And so, you know, we got our pictures and stuff on it. All that is cool. Be guilty of being an affiliate. Once you get in this thing on your Facebook page, you posting about it, post about economics, post about money, post about gold, post about the stock market, post about things that are relevant. Post about your mom and you taking a picture with your mom. Post your stuff when you went to the beach and then post some more about your business. You know, mix it up so people don't get tone deaf to you. But yeah, I'm in carrot bars. People know I'm in gold. So much so that people, you know, big time gold people around the world, you know, asking, can you get, you know, 20 kilograms of gold? I said, well, that's not what Carrot Bars does, but maybe I can connect you with this person, that person. I'm in the gold business. I ain't in all over the place. You're not going to call me asking about real estate. I'm in the gold business. I do gold, right? I don't even wear my silver anymore. I'm in the gold business. I specialize. I'm a what is it called, Mr. Best? Something specific instead of wandering generality.
A meaningful specific.
I'm a meaningful specific. Come on, y'all. Anyway, I don't know how I got up on that tangent, but I guess what I'm saying is get in the business, become an addict, become addicted to this thing. All right. Invite others using the map. Now, everything else you don't know, here it is. Plug in and learn the operation of the business. Get with your sponsor. They're going to walk you all the way through it. And then I know you're saying, well, my sponsor's not in the business. They're not doing the business. Great. Get with their sponsor. Well, I don't know their sponsor. Great. Well, call somebody upline as far as you can and tell them your username until they tell you who will work with you. You're in somebody's group. You can't get in Carrot Bars without being in somebody's group. You're in someone's group and they want to help you. You're probably in Ty Best's group. It's 100,000 some wealth builders And if you're not in this group, he'll help you anyway. All right. So we all will. So just call until you find somebody that'll help you. And if you don't find anyone to help you, plug into us here at Wealth Builders. We become your surrogate parents. And at the end of this training tonight, we'll do a Q&A. We'll be your sponsor. You don't need to sign up on our team either. No, we don't do that either. We don't cross line. We will help you. Why? Because the law of the universe will boomerang and hit us all inside the back of the head. Man, we're so blessed, we don't know what to do with ourselves. We will help. Adam Pembroke said, amen, Mr. Dalcoe, because he calls me whenever he wants to, and he's not on our team, not on our direct team. We will help you. Why wouldn't we? A rising tide lifts all boats. When Carrot Bars is famous, we're famous. Let's do this thing, okay? So plug in with your sponsor.
Can I add one other
Yes,
piece
yes,
real quick?
sir.
Take 10 seconds. And folks, once you own your business, you start your Carrot Bars business, you understand you're the CEO of your own business. And as the CEO, you must give yourself a performance review every day. We're not going to do it. I'm not the boss. Mr. Dalcoe's not the boss. You must look in the mirror and say, did I do those things Mr. Dalcoe's talking about for my business? He gave me a simple assignment. Go read the map, plug into the system. And you got to look in the mirror every day and say, am I doing what the system is asking me to do? Because we can't make you do it. So you got to discipline yourself and make yourself do the things. I'm not saying you're going to be perfect, going to do everything, but you've got to ask yourself every single day, because your performance review is based on the Monday's deposit on that MasterCard every single week. And so you need to ask yourself every single day, am I doing what I am supposed to do?
I'm going to give you guys a real scenario right quick, not to embarrass the person that's texting me, but I'm going to give you a real example. This is for real. This is what I'm talking about. This slide right here. Hello, been trying to reach you all day. Please give me a call. I understand. I know you have, and I apologize. And the reason why you haven't reached me is because I've been on the phone all day. One call after another after another. I did take a nap. And you will get all the information you need from me right here. And the reason why you need to get it right here, I don't mind you calling me. I never do. I promise you I don't. But I'm less efficient 1-in-1 than I am 1-in-5, 6. What we got, 600 on here right now?
Shoo.
600 people. I'm more 609. I'm more efficient 1 on 600 than I am 1-on-1. Guys, think about this now. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all keep me too fired up. I can't finish the training. We got to get fired up. We got to get efficient. This can't be your mom and daddy's network marketing company. We're in the 21st century, which 2020. We got to roll so fast till nothing will stop us. We got to get that momentum. And you can't get it being on the phone with me for 30 minutes. You can't. You will get fired up. You'll get the juice. But wouldn't it be more effective if you're here and you ask your question to me in the Q&A, because probably 100 other people have the same question as you, and I'll get to answer 100 people instead of waiting and answering you in 10 minutes. We gotta move smarter and faster. And guess what's gonna happen? When I answer for you and 600 people hear it, 600 people have the same information I got from the leadership group. We disseminate instant information, and everybody gets all that. Somebody will ask a question you never thought of. Now you got additional training you didn't even want. That's how we do it. Plug in. 100,000+ people in Wealth Builders, and we didn't have 1,000 people with Dr. Sites on our webinar yesterday. Can somebody say what? There are people that won't plug into this training because they want to see who's training. And depending on who's, I don't like them, and they log off. Okay, momentum taker. All right, momentum taker, go ahead, take momentum. Wait till it's your time to train and you want everybody on. I promise you, whoever's training, something's going to come out of their mouth in that moment that you need. And you say, I don't need to hear that person train. Okay. Be a respective person if you want to.
This is Dalcoe real quick too. Another thing that happens when you plug in is your brain start absorbing stuff you think you don't need. You think's unimportant, and you don't even know you're learning and retaining it until you start to share with your team. Okay, or you start doing 3 years of your team, and all of a sudden you realize, where did I learn that? And you were sitting here watching the thing, maybe even semi-bored, and you said, oh, that question again, that question. And all of a sudden, one day you find yourself talking to a group of people, and they start throwing questions at you, and all these answers start coming out that you didn't even know you had. Okay, you learn what you said. More is caught than is taught.
That's right.
You got to be here. Okay, and then you don't know what you know truly, and until people start asking. I mean, you take notes, you write stuff down, but all of a sudden one day when you're on the fire line, when you walk into that living room and dealing with your friend, your relative, your cousin, your frat brother, and all of a sudden there's 9 people, they start throwing questions at you, and you start asking, and you start saying, wait a minute, you didn't study for a test. You didn't sit down and study all this stuff. You just plugged in, and you start absorbing all this stuff, and you don't even know you know it.
That's so right. That is so right. So let's talk about now the enhancements to the comp plan. Let me dig into this and we'll take some questions. The keys to the comp plan is the same as before, is leverage and exponential growth, but you got to understand what's creating exponential growth. So let's talk about these multi-gold packages. Now, it's not a guarantee of income. I must say that too, because another thing I've learned in the last 6 years is that most of the enemies of what we're doing live in the house with us. So let me go ahead and make the disclaimer. We're not financial advisors. This presentation is not designed to give financial advice. It's only showing calculations for illustration purposes only and is not a guarantee of income. All right. So first thing we want to talk about is our cash gold and what it does. The reason why we say get your cash gold first, it has 4 dynamics. One is security. It has the same black light security and the DNA security as classic gold. So security. Number 2, it's physical. It's not an ETF. You're not buying a gold stock. This is the physical gold bars, 1 gram bars. It can be stored for free or it can be physically shipped to you via FedEx. Number 3, it's digital. It can be used like a digital currency. Now, something hit me last night, guys, and Dr. David Hollins, this one messed me up. This is gold crypto because literally it's encrypted with all of your credentials within your back office, and you transfer this gold just like a cryptocurrency from wallet to wallet, but it's physical gold. So it's digital. It can be used like a digital currency within our ecosystem, and it can be convertible. It's convertible. Cash gold can be exchanged for cash within our ecosystem without having to have it shipped home to you. In other words, you're going to be able to exchange any cash gold you have. If you run into a snag and you need some cash, you'll be able to liquidate your cash gold in your back office to your MasterCard. No shipping it home and taking it to a dealer, letting them rip you off at 90%, because they're not really ripping you off. I shouldn't say that, but they're gonna try to, Jew you down. They're gonna, they try to whittle you down to 80, 85%. And if you try to walk out the door, they'll say, I'll give you $10 more. You don't have to go through all that foolishness. And they putting their little cutting the card up because they don't have the x-ray machine. They cutting it up, doing a little cheap acid test. You won't have to go through any of that. You just literally exchange it in the back office if and only if you need to. And because this new enhancement is so fire, you're not going to need to, but it's there if you need it. Okay. And then the multi-pack, brief overview, 100% commissions now. All right. So if somebody gets a $5,000 package, you made $500 regardless to the package you have. If you get a $5,000 sale, you make $500 regardless to the package you have. Why not pawn it? You can pawn it if you want to. You could have it shipped home and you could pawn it. So that's another option. I didn't think of that at this moment because I just don't think you're going to need it. I think you're going to make more than enough cash in what I'm going to show you right now. All right. Now, unilevel bonuses is allowed now with the multi-gold pack. You also get matching bonuses, 7 income opportunities. There's actually more than that, paid 5 times a month, and it's direct to your MasterCard. All of that's direct to your MasterCard. Let's talk about what's in the multi-packages. So multi-package 7 is 4,900 euro. That's about 5,000 US dollars. It's 15 grams of gold in the package. You get 12 discount cards. Now let's talk about the discount cards a minute because I learned something today that I was not aware of. Who has profit cards? Type your name in the chat room if you have profit cards. If you have a lot of them, all right, me too, right? Guess what those profit cards are now? Boy, y'all about to run out of your bedrooms and living rooms or in your offices. Every profit card you have is now a 10% discount card. That's 10% off of every package. Did you hear me? It's 10% off of every package. So every profit card, pull them things out the little boxes you got them stuck in and you think you'll be able to use them. It's for every package. How do you use it? When your new affiliate signs in, when they log in on the dashboard, and I want y'all to type this in and write it in your notes. On the dashboard at the bottom below where, Mr. Williams, if you could pull up the training site for me, please, we can show them this. You can take over my screen share once you get it pulled up. On the dashboard below where it says how much you earned this week, it says enter your profit card number here. Put it in right there and then go and then hit update and then go to your product purchase and go ahead and order your product. Go ahead and order your product. When you order it, it's going to take 10% off any multi-package you acquire. They made it simpler. Simpler, simpler, simpler. That's what they do. We're trying to make this simple. If there's one thing we talk about in the leadership groups is, nope, that's too complicated. Nope, that's not going to work. People are not going to like it. It's too complicated. Make it simpler. And they listen to us. I love our company because we're networkers. I mean, we listening to you guys and y'all saying, I don't understand that. If you don't understand it, you're not going to do it. So we go back to the company that, hey, they don't understand. And they say, but it's simple. It's simple for you. You wrote the program. You're a computer analyst. It's not simple to my grandma, okay? It's simple. Put the number in there. Go get your package. It's going to take 10% off. Every person that wants to sign up with you, you say, hold up. Don't get your package. Take this card. It'll give you 10% off. Show them how to do it. Who teaches them how to do it? You do, right? You teach them how to do it. So show them how to grab them by the hand and pull them up that hill. Let's take that hill, all right? So 12 discount cards plus the ones you already have. Man, you should be out there signing up everybody, all right? So what's a discount card worth? If you sign up a number 7, a discount card is worth $500. You got 12 of them. That's $6,000 of value in cards, plus the ones you already have. Let's get to work, folks. It also gives you VIP status and 100 units in the dual team. It gives you matching bonuses, which we're a little confused about. And I'm going to not break it down, but I'm going to share something with you that I think will be very instructive. So matching bonuses. And here's the one I want you to focus on, because we used to have our focus on matching bonuses, and matching bonuses are good. Cash gold through sales per package is better. The cash gold match is way better than matching bonuses. Matching bonuses is cash matching. Cash gold bonuses is cash gold matching. Now, we're going to get into this. Here we go. All right, so that's package number 7. So the packages go down. You can look in your back office and see that PDF. It'll show you what's in each package. And I'm going to stop right here at package number 4. I want you to look at this package. That package is €595. It comes with 1.5 grams of gold. The old silver package used to cost €750 with 1 gram of gold. This package costs €595 with 1.5 grams of gold. It comes with 6 discount cards. It gives you silver status, and they raised the units up where it was 5. They raised this up to 10. It does give you matching bonus activation, and it gives you cash gold match. Now, if you just got your package, you have matching bonuses for a year. So don't worry about matching bonus. And I really don't want anybody worrying about matching bonus ever again. If you sponsor someone who gets a multi-package for this week, you're qualified for matching bonus all next week. You don't really have to worry about the matching bonus. In a minute, I'm going to show you the matching bonus is peanuts. I'm not saying don't be concerned about it. I'm saying don't stress about it, because they're working on some things with the matching bonus to make it simpler. That's all I can tell you right now. They're working on some things to make the cash part of the matching bonus simpler. So don't worry about it right now. If you're overly concerned, get you a 50 IP package to make sure you qualify it, but don't worry about it. I promise you. Trust me on, you got to trust me on that one. I can't tell you too much on that. You got to trust me on it. There are some leaders out here that'll put out live streams and stuff, and they'll say a lot of things that I cringe because I'm like, I really shouldn't say that. And it kind of confuses you guys. Just trust me on this one. Just trust me on this one. Don't make too big of a deal out of the matching bonus. All right. Here's why. Okay. Because the key to this whole thing is to build with. Now, we got away from this a little bit. I got to get back to it. We call it the global director. This is something that Mr. Best acknowledges within our team, so much so till he sends you some paraphernalia and we celebrate you and we call you a global director. The G&D is what we used to call it, but now we call it the global director. It's when a person gets a business package, any package, gets a business package and sponsors at least 20 people with a free account. That's it. Get a package, sponsor 20 people, go in on the Wealth Builders Worldwide under recognition and fill out the form so we can recognize you as a global director. That's it. Do they need a package? Nope. You just personally sponsor 20 people. Now don't go to the cemetery and start writing down names and putting them in on the tombstones. Don't do that. Don't write down your grandkids and make up some stuff. I mean, legitimately 20 people that you took through the map and they got a free account. And then fill out the form. We're going to recognize you as a global director. Why? Because width is the key to this business. It's not, depth will happen, but you got to go wide with this. And I'm going to show you, if you go wide, you won't be able to count your money in this deal. It'll be overwhelming with this new gold match. Okay, watch this. Go ahead, Mr. Best. On yourself.
When you say width, that's what I'll go with it. That's I want
okay.
to understand what
all
you're
right.
saying.
All right. What I mean by width, the form, Dr. Ron, when you go to wealthbuildersworldwide.net or .info, and across the top, there's a tab that says recognition. Click on that tab and it'll show you global director and diamond global director. If you sponsor 100, you're a diamond. You got to be a VIP and sponsor 100, you're a diamond. So go ahead and sponsor as many people as possible. And when you've sponsored 20, Dr. Ron, fill out that form. We want to recognize you because you've done something amazing. Most network marketers sponsor 2.5 people in their whole career. Matter of fact, to make this really juicy, type in the chat room how many people you guys have sponsored. Y'all read the numbers. I'm not going to read them because I'm running out of air. Look at these numbers, guys. It's going to really mean something in just a second. Look at the numbers and pick an average once we finish typing all these numbers. Wow. Look at those numbers. That's outstanding. All right. Now, after you guys see all those numbers, that's going to be 600 some numbers. But after y'all see the numbers, kind of let's pick a consensus. Let's say the average, it's about 75, Lakeisha. Thank you. You beat me to it. All right. So the average number of people in Wealth Builders is about 75 people personally sponsored. That's outstanding. Now, Mr. Best acknowledges you for 20. So 20, let's use 20 as our benchmark number for tonight. No, that's too big. Let's use 10. No, let's use 5. Okay, look, you sponsored 10 people, personally sponsored. That's called going wide because they're direct to you. They're on one line. That's your unique level, one level. Unit level, one level. Everybody you personally sponsored is directly connected to you. That's your unit level. Now, the average in Wealth Builders on this stream tonight is 70 people personally sponsored. I couldn't even have a page big enough to do 70. There will be teeny tiny little BB-sized dots. So we're going to just use 10 to kind of give you an example of what we mean. When you sponsor 10 people and teach them to do the same, it's gone. It's out of here. You can't draw a diagram big enough. There's no way for us to show you a pure example of what those numbers would look like. We can't. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to break this thing down as if all you had was you personally sponsored 5 who each sponsored 5, and all you had was that number 4 multi-pack. All right, Mr. Best, anything you want to share before I blow this call up? I'm about to blow the call up, All right, everybody put on seat belts. If you take, any kind of hypertension medicine, take it now. Swallow that down. I'm about to mess you up. So I typically don't like to hit you with numbers this big, but you know what? I'm feeling real good. I'm jacked up to the highest jackticity. So we're about to do it. All right, so here we go. You sponsored 10. We're not going to use 10. The numbers are too big. We're going to use 5. You sponsored 5 people. And we call this gold compounding acquisition. You sponsored 5 people. Anytime anyone within your organization gets a number 7 package for 4,900 euro, if you personally sponsor them, that equals $500 for you. So you sponsored a number 7. When you sponsor that number 7, you earn 500 euro. Boom, that's second. Period. You made 500 euro. Then you turned around, you sponsored a number 6. You earned 345 euro. Direct commission, boom. You sponsored a number 5. You earned 220 euro. Direct commission. Look, why would anybody struggle financially? Look at this. You already saw how fire the package was. They're going to be all over it. As soon as you show it to them, they're going to be all over it. They're going to get a multi-pack. I'm just showing you the first part you earned, the direct commission. Somebody gets a number 4. You're going to earn 59 euro. Boom, immediately. Okay, what else do you get though? That person gets that number 7 package. You also going to get 1.4 grams of gold. Now, here's where I got to make sure you get this thing. You got a direct commission of $500 when they got their 4,900 euro package. You got a second direct commission in gold. Oh my God. You made 1.4 grams of gold direct commission because you sponsored them and they're on your first generation. That's about $100 worth of gold that you earned when you sponsored that number 7. Is anybody out here right now? And this is no matter what package you have. You can have a number 2 and you made 600 euro. Oh man, y'all don't hear me. I feel my Baptist preacher coming on to know Muhammad. Y'all don't hear me. You acquired a number 2 package for $200. You sponsored me and I got a number 7. You made $600 in cash and gold. Oh my goodness. You sponsored a number 6 package. You made 345 euro and another 0.8 of a gram of gold. You made another $50 worth of gold. You made $400. You're a number 2. You spent $200. 10% direct commission plus gold commission. You see where it says cash gold commission? That's your commission on that package. See, I know you guys, y'all couldn't possibly understand what these multi-packages are doing because we would be seeing $1 million incomes right now. Listen, I wrote this down this morning when I woke up. I said, I got this impression. It says people are saying to themselves, as soon as this crisis is over, man, I'm all over this thing. Don't do that. Go now. As soon as I get that $1,200 check from the government, I'm on this thing. No, take some of that money you're afraid to let go right now and let's go. Why? Because you're holding your seed, not your harvest. Take that seed, plant it in that MultiGold package, and you'll earn that $1,200 little stimulus check. Man, that stimulus check, you'll be dealing that thing out like cards to your grandkids. That one-time check, man, that thing already spent. There ain't a guy here yet, it's already spent. Man, your cupboard already coming bare. You waiting on man, don't wait on that $1,200 stimulus. Let's go. Man, have some faith in yourself. You mess around and show this thing to the right person, and you turn that $200 into $600 that day. When you sponsor that number 5 package, 2,200 euro, they see this for themselves. They don't see it for you. They say, I can get that number 5. You made 220 euro and a half a gram of gold. About $40 worth of gold. That's almost $300. One affiliate. They get that number 4, same thing. You made 0.4 of a gram of gold plus the cash direct commission. 2 direct commissions instead of 1 now. And you gave them a 10% discount card. Come on, guys. Come on now. All right. Now, watch this. Watch this thing blow up. You get a MultiGold package number 4. Here's your first scenario. And we're going to assume that the gold price is $60 a gram because of my math. All right. So what do we see here? I didn't have time to animate this. I was running. I didn't have time to animate it, so I'll just spotlight it. Okay, what do we see here? I'm going to keep it simple. You got a number 4. This is you. It costs $5.95. You got 4/10 of a gram of gold in your package, and you qualify for 3 generations of gold match. Here we go. And because we can't give every possible scenario, we're going to just use that everybody only got a number 4 package. Now, to prove that this is impossible, type in which package you have, which multi-package you have, what number. Type it in. Type in which multi, and if you don't have one yet, that's okay. That's why I'm doing this training. All right, 7s, 4s, 4s, 4s. VIP 7, that's a 7. 2, 5, 3, 2, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Sorry, 3 and 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, so good. We're right on track. So it's basically looks like a 4 is what most people get. There's a 6, that's fine. But it looks like a 4 is what most people get. So I'm right on target. Now watch this, guys. Watch what's about to happen. You're going to see some people get up off those 4s and go to 6 and 7. Watch, I'll prove it. You got a number 4 package, just like this scenario. It qualifies you for 3 generations of matching. So y'all stop typing. I got you. Stop typing now because you're going to really need to dig in with me right here. It qualifies you for 3 generations deep. So let's see what happens. You sponsor 5 people. 5 people. Okay? Can y'all still hear me? It looks like I froze up a little bit. Are y'all with me?
Yes.
Okay. You sponsor 5 people who get a number 4 package. You're going to get 4/10 of a gram of gold for each one of them. So that means on your first generation, it's going to equal 2 grams of gold. That's like 120 bucks worth of gold. That's 120 bucks worth of gold. Okay? Now, those 5 duplicate exactly what you did. That's 5 times 5, that's 25. Is everybody with me? 5 times 5, that's 25. Okay. 25 people on that second generation. You're going to get 4/10 of a gram of gold on your second generation. That's 10 grams of gold. That's $600 worth of gold. 2 generations. $600. Now remember, this is 5. You guys remember we said the average wealth builder sponsors 70 people? You only went 5 wide, your 5 went 5 wide. $600 worth of gold. Plus the direct commission on second generation. Remember, you get 3% and 2%. We're not talking about the cash, just the gold. We're not talking about the matching bonus, just the gold. All right, on the third generation, those 5 sponsored 5 is 125 people. You get 4/10 of a gram of gold for each one of them. That's 50 grams of gold that you received on your third generation, $3,000 worth of gold. You got a $600 package and you got $3,720 worth of gold. And that's with gold at $60. You know it's about $67 a gram. I just played the numbers down to make it easy math because I was hurrying up getting the slides done for tonight. Anybody with me? Is anybody with me tonight? Did y'all fall out your chair? All right, now, here's why you need to upgrade. Because that's you with your number 4 package. This is me with my number 7 package. Oh boy. Same calculations, same work, same 5 getting 5 through 7 generations instead of 3. Look at that, $1.875 million worth of gold. With 5 getting 5 through 7 compressed generations. What does compressed mean? If somebody on this 4th generation doesn't get a multi-package, then my number 6 on that line becomes number 5. It compresses right past them. So no one can stop you. They can't slow you down. Somebody on your 10th level can become your 1st level if no one between you and them gets a multi-package. So get the highest multi-package you can afford right now. Don't play with this. This is monster. And the cash gold that you earn is going to be in your back office. And that cash gold, ladies and gentlemen, is that masterpiece that we talked about. It's convertible. That 3,500 grams of cash gold is convertible. You can turn it into cash, but you're not going to need to because your cash is going to be rolling so fast you won't be able to stand it. And you're going to get matching bonuses on top of that. You'll be upgrading from your commissions, not from your pocket. So don't worry about these little things that they're programming and all the things that are taking a while to manifest. Get a multi-package, sponsor as many people as possible, encourage them to get a multi-package, and count your money. Over to you, Mr. Best, and we're going to answer some questions.
I'm gonna be quiet, man. I'm calm tonight, Jack. I'm just a quiet storm. After burning off so much energy yesterday, I'm quiet. I mean, that was just, look, I thought about two things. I thought about, yes, I got multi-package number 7. Yes, my wife got a package number 7. Yes, my son. Think about now. Take those numbers, folks. I can't say you're really gonna mess up. We start talking about overlaying those numbers. You understand? I sponsor my wife and my son, all VIPs. So where you see 7 levels, really with my wife, that gives me 6 more levels. My son gives me 5 more levels. So in 5 levels, that matching bonus just went triple.
Yeah, exactly.
The cash bonus just went triple. The direct commissions just went like triple. I mean, I know you're trying to wrap your mind around that. I understand it, okay? Where I would get a 5% matching bonus I get 5%, my wife get 5%, that's 10% matching bonus in the family. If my son's down there, down on his group, my wife get a matching bonus, I get a match, my son get a match, that's 15% down 2-3 levels. Then you throw the gold on top of that too. See, that's what, folks. You know where in the world you can wrap your mind around all these numbers. What you got to function on is Carabots put you in a position to get more and to get more now. That's it. That's all you got to know.
That's it. That's it. I wanted to light a fire up on you guys. I don't expect you to understand all those numbers. You know, I've been listening to Al Murray and Ronnie Roach. We've been talking about this thing and laughing about it. It's incredible, right? You don't have to do all that math. Just, I wanted to give you a quick glimpse of what happens with the bigger package, the same labor. If you got a package number 4, it stops at 3 generations, but it doesn't really stop. That thing's still running.
Woo.
It's money below you. And I know everybody's in their different places financially. I'm not trying to disparage anybody that can only get a number 2 or a number 3. With the number 2 package, you get 2 generations of gold match. Hey, take that commission, flip it to a higher package. Doesn't matter. Because you want to be at the highest possible level to maximize the 7 compressed generations. That's called compound leveraging. Compound leveraging and exponential growth. That's how you get rich.
Not just right. One other thing, though, Mr. Dalcoe, that's so powerful, and we can to get paid in gold, a tier 1 asset that's potential to increase in value, and all the experts are talking about gold could be as high as $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 an ounce by December. Depends on what this economy continues to do. And we get compensated in that along with the cash. We're not selling anything here, folks. All we're doing is getting people to sit down and take a serious look at the information, and it can't be denied. And in fact, that is instant. We get paid immediately. The money is dispersed every Friday and the first of the month, but we're paid instantly. Okay, it's 10:25 tonight, but on the West Coast, it's 7:25.
There you go.
You got 3 hours of work. Share this thing with people. You can go make money right now tonight like crazy. Okay, how do you get people to get a package? Drive them to GoldRocks.info. Ain't like you gotta get out your house. You don't have to leave the home. Okay. If you sit there and you got this to the average person, literally, if you got through high school, you know over 2,000 plus people easily. Text them all, call them all, Facebook them all, meet them all. Every time you do those numbers, Mr. Dalcoe, I think about Tanisha Glaspie and her person enrolling 500 people. I try to wrap my mind around that, okay? Because see, here's the biggest part of this thing, folks, you got to understand. we have not done what Malcolm Gladwell talks about as a company. We have not hit the tipping point. See, now it's time to dig that well. Now it's time to go sponsor everybody you can. Tanisha Glass has laid a foundation, literally, folks, to be just a mega millionaire, if not potential billion. I mean, I keep picking on you, Tanisha, because I love to see the person that do what you've done. It's what I'm saying. When you see that thing, we go into momentum. We're at that tipping point where all of a sudden everybody says, this Caraboss thing is a great story. They're jumping in the boat right now. If you put information in front of them, they're jumping in the boat right now. But as the word keeps getting out about how great this thing is, her 500 people are going to become 500,000 in a blink. And she's going to have a staff of accountants to count her money. I'm telling you, this is where we are. So the more people you share with, the wider you get, the bigger the base you have to multiply. So you got 2 billion, that's what, you get 20, 30, 40, you get 10 or 15 active legs growing. When that thing starts to duplicate, you a blink, and you have 10, 20,000 people in your team. And you wonder, how did you get there? It'll blow your mind. In my mind, as far as I'm concerned, is that we grind this thing out. It wasn't hard. No. We grind it. Look, I'm gonna stop right here. We got over 100,000 people in Wealth Builders, okay? But I built another organization in 6 years. But I built another organization with 100,000 people in 3 years without all this technology and social media. And I built another organization to 46,000 in 14 months with a fax machine. The company went from 11,000 to 400,000 with a fax machine in this country. Now, I ain't talking about worldwide. We have not gotten started yet. And you're here now. But you need to have a sense of urgency. Back to you.
I want to ask Dr. David Hollins if I can share something. The reason why I asked Dr. David is because it happened in his group. Go ahead, Mr. Best.
Somebody asked a question. Okay, the WW Global Directors, of course, I should have all those pins in the next 2 weeks. We got a back. I got about 30 of those things to send out. About 30 or 40 of those things to send out, Mr. Dalcoe. And I got them all stacked up because we ran out of WW pins. You guys crushed this thing in November, December. And then all this stuff happened in January, and they have a little delay on getting the pins, but he just talked to me last week, so we should have them by the middle of April. As soon as we get them, we'll get those WW pins out to everyone, along with other information as well. But when you get that WW, that's why I said the first thing is you want to go get 20 people as fast as you possibly can. When you achieve that, we see some literature, information. Sometimes I'm in a good mood. I even stick my book in there as well, okay? But we see some studies and some literature, information that help you get the mindset required to build a business. Thank you, Ms. Sherry, but I hope that answers your question.
And Sherry's on the platform. Sherry, did you want to add something more to that? Please, by all means, unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm unmuted, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Yeah, oh man, you got me over here slapping myself on the top of my head, Mr. Dalcoe. Y'all know about how he used to do that. But anyway, I wanted to address, let me turn my, I'll be plugged up all over the place. Let me turn my phone off. Yeah, so the WBW Global Directors, that's my job. I love my job. So to make my job a little more easier, I wanted to mention, guys, please connect yourself and your people to the wealthbuildersworldwide.info Facebook page. That's a part when you follow the map. And the reason why it's important to do that is because we have information that's in there as well. And also that is where you're going to be congratulated and acknowledged for your WBW position. The problem that I have sometimes is that when someone hits that position, I get those emails, when I go to insert them into the Facebook page, they're not a part of that group. So what I have to do is go and research. Sometimes I do, it depends on what's going on that day, to find out who they are and try to contact them by Facebook to say add to the group so that you want to be acknowledged there. That's where you are celebrated. Okay. And another thing that if you guys can please do, make sure that you put your physical address in those submissions so that Mr. and Mrs. Best will have a proper address to send your packages. because they run into a situation where the address is incorrect. So what's going to happen? They're going to pay money to send you a box with some free information, and then they're going to get it back. That's a cost. Okay. So if you could please make sure that you put in your proper address so that you can receive those packages, and also make sure that you're a part of that group. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Sherry Brown. We're going to do, Mr. Best, were you going to say something else there?
Yeah, I want to say thank you, Sherry Brown, and especially for those ones international. I literally just told about I don't want to send them anymore international, because literally I would say almost 50% of all the packages we send international. We have people in South Africa, people in Ghana, and they qualify. They send stuff in, and almost every time I would say 80 to 90% of them always come back to us as undeliverable. So those international folks, you got to get your address right, okay, or we can't ship it to you. And then one other thing I want to say, the reason that WW is so important, because it duplicates. When your team see you with that WW pin, and see, watch, you sponsor 20, about 3 to 4, maybe 5 will be ready to go right now. When they see you when they got your 20, guess what it does? It duplicates. They go get their 20. I've had people get a true story. I'm done with this. Linda Kelly went into her nail salon and talked to Kim Pong about the business. Kim Pong said, nope, not interested. I'm doing something, not doing something, doing something else. About a few months later, Linda Kelly comes with her WW pin on, and Kim says, how you get that? She says, I got that. That's from Wealth Builders, from Carrot Bars. She said, okay, sign me up. She got in to get the pin. Okay? And then she started learning more about the money. And then she also sponsored Bishop Sutton. So you don't know what's going to attract a person to your business. All these things are important. Okay? So you get 2, 3 people on your team to go out and get 20. You blink, you got over 100 something people on your team just like that. No reason for a person to be in this business for 90 days, 6 months, and they don't have 100 people. Okay, I'm like, what are they doing? They gotta be either not doing something or they're doing something drastically wrong. People are looking for what we have.
Man, I wish I could have gotten my screen share in before y'all started talking. This would have happened in real time, but it's okay. I'm going to show you, because people think that it's like Bishop Sutton says, we can't make this stuff up. Okay, so literally, I was going to show y'all something that happened in Dr. Holland's group, but then it happened in my group. So that's okay. We're going to show you anyway. So let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. All right, that's maybe too big. Okay, you see that -75 right there, you guys? That's a dual team payout. Like, that literally happened while Mr. Best was giving his last sentence. And those units came in because that was a multi-package 3 that just popped in. Maybe they got inspired while we were on here. But what I was going to show you was something that happened in Dr. Holland's group that tonight. So as we started the call, this number 6 package came in. Notice it didn't create any dual team payouts. So it didn't really pay me. It wasn't like, this is a meritocracy. Dr. Hollins out-earned me so far today, because this package from this username, I can copy that username, and I can go over here to dual team statistics, dual system, and I can scroll down here and paste that username in there, and I can search, and it will be this person right here. Now look at this person. This person joined on the 5th of June. The 5th of June. This is a brand new affiliate. Last year, this person's in the business less than a year. Look at the VIPs. Look how they're building. It's beautiful. All right. Now they just got a number 7 package. This person is their sponsor. If you copy that and paste that in, I didn't do it right. My computer froze up on me. Give it just a second. Okay, all right, this person is the sponsor. If I copy that and put that right here, this person is a VIP sponsored by Dr. David. Now, that's 2 generations. Now, I asked Dr. David, could I share this? He said yes. So when I go to units, I want to find that person, and I want to figure out which package they got. So if I click here on username and I paste in that same username, this is my nerd stuff, you guys forgive me, and I search on it, what did that person do? So you can't fake Carrot Bars. There's a number 7 package sponsored by Dr. David. That means Dr. David made $500 right there and 3% of the other one. He made $700 on just direct commission plus the gold match in
Why are we doing training?
in 1 day.
Why are we doing training?
In 1 day. I got to wake y'all up. Thank you, Dr. David, for letting me teach that, man, because there's nothing like real time, bro. I mean, we can teach and draw circles on the board all day, but when you see that thing pop off in real time, that's a whole nother level. And that's also on Eric Teray Muhammad's team, and also Jamil Muhammad's team, and also Kevin Thompson's team, and also Valerie Smith's team. Come on, y'all.
Hey, I gotta make one more point. The other person just got their multi-pack. Pay attention, folks. They got in almost 9 months ago.
Thank you.
Very important. See, people always say, change. You can't make people go in your time. You just plant the seed, keep working, and count it all as good, no matter what it, just don't blow them out your business, keep loving them. You don't know when that thing's gonna happen in their mind when they say, I'm ready to go. And you still get paid, okay? That's what the state put them in. We said, wait on, love everyone, wait on no one. That's what that means. You out there running, you doing your thing. The other person got their VIP back before, they doing their thing. Keep rolling, but give people time to get themselves, whatever it takes to get themselves ready to go.
Whew, that was fire. Y'all got me messed up. Let's answer some questions. Over to you, Ms. Mosby. Let's answer some questions.
Is Dr. Sykes' video from yesterday available anywhere?
It will be available in a few weeks. It's not available right now. That wouldn't be fair to the people who were there, who paid to be there live, but it will be available soon.
Being 20 years old, do you feel I'm too young to be investing in this type of business? Absolutely.
You too blessed. You too blessed to be back in business.
I'm so jealous.
Jesus, man.
Go ahead, Mr. Best. I'm just jealous. I can't even answer that one.
You are blessed.
Goodness,
I'm 65 now for that person. When I started being at 20 years old, I thought I was grown. I looked back and then realized I was a baby. Now I know you're 20, you're grown. Okay, so I know you feel like you're grown. When you get 65, you look at people 20 and 20, look at that baby. Or they think, you 20 years old. Let me tell you something. This is the time to do this business. I say to people, you're gonna pay the price now, you're gonna pay it later. It's better to pay it now when you got the energy. You understand, you got the kind of energy where you can go 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, and still look pretty. And look pretty doing it. Okay, look good doing it. You go hard now. And you can put yourself in a position next 12 to 24 months where you never work on anybody's job ever in your life. And you're not investing in this business. You're building this business and you're saving gold. And gold is not classified as an investment because you have no risk of it ever going to zero and losing it. So you start to save gold now and you tell everybody you know, and you tell all your young friends. But the target audience for your young friends who are 20, who your age is not them, you're telling them. And they ready to run, great. But the person you're looking for is their parents.
And put this thing in perspective. You know right now what me and Mr. Best know in our 50s and 60s. Put that in perspective. What has us living our golden lifestyle in our 50s and 60s, mid 50s and mid 60s, you know at 20. Man, I'm so, in a nice way, jealous of you. I don't know what to do. That's amazing.
Look,
wow.
I didn't, no one ever said to me that gold is money. I was 59 years old.
There you go.
Before I ever heard that gold is money. Now, I was 28 though, when somebody told me that 40-year plan is junk. Okay, that 40-year plan not gonna work. You do that 40-year plan and work to 65, you're gonna be broke. I heard that at 28, and I thank God every day I heard that. Because at 32, my wife retired. At 40, I retired, and my 35-year-old son has never had a job. So I heard that. I was blessed to hear that. But man, if I had heard at 28 that gold is money, say I had the money, I could have really been on stockpile about $2-3 million of gold right now before I ever turned 59. Because I wouldn't put the money in the stock market because I already heard that 93 to 95% of people lose their money in the market. I already knew that. That's math. That's not me talking. That's just math. So I won't doing that with, but man, if I had just heard that one thing, gold is money. And gold is outpacing inflation for the last 100 years, and gold has outperformed every single financial instrument in the last 100 years. Not short term, long term. Man, please.
This is
You 20
awesome.
years old.
I
Whew,
love this team, man. Oh my goodness.
got me cranked up. That you just got
That,
me
that fired
cranked
me
up.
up, man. All right, next question. Next question.
He typed, or she, they typed in the chat box, they're definitely going to run with it.
Yes.
Nobody can see what you're saying though, because you type into all panelists and only
Okay.
we can see it. Hit all panelists and attendees so everyone can see it. And then I see someone asking, can they ask a question? Type your questions in the Q&A box, please.
Yeah, type it in the Q&A box. Very good. We're going to try to get as many answers as possible. I asked you guys to give me maybe 18 minutes. Let's see, about 18 minutes. And I don't know, Mrs. Glassby sometimes, she's on the West Coast. It's early. It's like 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon for her. She'll stay on late. Go ahead. We'll get some more done.
What's the difference between investing in stocks, trading compared to carrot bars?
Stock trading is a risk-based asset. It's a paper asset that has no intrinsic value, and it has the potential to go to zero, i.e. the stock market over the last month. I was talking to a gentleman tonight, to your point, and he said he's been in the financial sector for 25 years. He built, Dr. David would be perfect to answer this. This gentleman, Dr. David, built 25 years of retirement savings, Mr. Best, and he said he lost 30% of what he spent 25 years building. He lost 30% of it in 30 days. Think about this. You give away 25 years of your life to get here, and in 30 days, you go back to here. Woo! In gold, you get some gold, and it grows for 25 years, and over the last 30 days, it did this. That's the difference. Next question.
If I get a 75 euro multi-pack, what do I earn with that?
I don't want you to get 75 euro. I don't mean to be disrespectful to the comp plan. It's just
It's a waste of money.
don't do the 75. Ask your friends for $200 and get you a number 2 package. Don't get the number 1.
I'm a VIP. I purchased a silver multi-pack. Will I be paid as a VIP or as a silver with the multi-pack?
Ask it one more time. I lost my concentration.
I'm a VIP.
Okay.
However, I purchased a silver multi-pack. Will I be paid as a VIP or as a silver with the multi-pack?
Both. You're paid as a VIP through the regular compensation plan. In other words, the dual team payouts, 80 euro. Direct commission, 10%. You're a VIP. But then your number 4 multi-pack pays you 3 generations of cash gold matching bonuses, right? So you're getting all of it. You could just get more the bigger multi-pack you get. You don't lose anything you already had. That's all the same. You just added 3 generations of gold match.
If you have an old number 4 multi-pack, does that count for all of the free cash code with the new MultiGold packages?
Yes, it does.
Once you have multi-pack 5, can you upgrade and pay the difference?
No, you have to pay the full amount, but that's why we say build your business, let your commissions upgrade you. If you are concerned about paying the difference, just work your business hard. Let your commissions get you there. If you got the money, upgrade because it's leverage. Package number 5 is 5 levels, I think. I have to go look at my thing again. If some of you guys know, type it in the chat room. Let me look back at my slides. Package number 5 is, did somebody type it yet? Package number 5 is 5. Yeah, it's 5 levels. Yeah, it's 5. Thank you guys. 5 levels. That's not bad. I mean, those numbers, look. Let me show you. Through 5 generations. Let's look at this real quick. Slideshow. Come on, faster. All right. Through 5 generations.
You're not screen
right.
sharing, Mr.
Yeah, I know. I'm sharing the wrong screen. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Right here. All right. Can you see it now, Ms. Gillespie?
Yes.
All right. That number 5 package right there. If you get 5 generations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the money right there. 75,000 with 5 who get 5 through 5 generations, plus 15,000 plus 3,600. Yeah. You're doing okay for yourself right here. You earn a yearly salary in a month or two, just if your people are running fast. So nope, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Someone from Nigeria is asking 2 questions. Why is Carrot Bars not accepting temporary national ID and voters cards for KYC?
I don't know the answer to that. That's a tough one. I know Nigeria has some challenges with reach up line on that one, and we'll see what we can do for you.
Okay. We had another question about their passport, but reach up line for that as well.
Passport should work. And the national ID should work too. I think it's the fact that it's a temporary national ID that might be the problem. But let's reach up line. We'll see what we can do to help you on that.
Previously, we were told EP points could be exchanged for KBC. What's the process?
It's going to be exchanged for cash, and you can use your cash to get KBC. I want to ask you guys to trust me on this. Be patient with the exchanges and the KBC. Please be patient. Carrot Bars is taking over all full administration works of CarrotBit. It was being third-party handled. Dr. Zeitz wants to bring it under the umbrella of Carrot Bars and let Carrot Bars Corporation handle the full administration of CarrotBit. So give it a couple of months to really settle so that we can have full access to it, and everything will be back to working order. All of your nodes will be retroactive paid. Please be as patient as possible with Dr. Zeitz. That's a little sticking point for him that he's working feverishly to get that fixed.
Is the conversion date for Cash Gold April 7th?
Thereabout. They like to set dates. I always like to say around the 7th. Try not to be too excited if it's before the 7th, and try not to be stressed if it's a little after. That's the date they're gaming for. They're pushing for the 7th.
I got in with an old bronze. I don't know if they mean multi-pack or just a regular pack. What am I holding?
You're holding 10% direct commissions, €40 per dual team payout, and matching bonuses when people on your team earn a commission. If it's a multi-package, you're holding 2 generations of gold matched to go along with that, what I just said. So you're holding $1 million business. You're holding a business that can earn $1.8 million a week with just that old bronze package.
Can we do the 5 and 5 with multi-gold packages?
Yes.
And then it says, if you have a gold status, but get a silver multi-gold. It's kind of confusing. I don't know.
I'm following that. Keep reading.
That's it. That was it. If you have a gold status, but get a silver multi-gold, could you do the 5 and 5?
To keep it easier in you guys' head, whatever package you currently have, you get paid on that. The multi-package gives you additional compensation. You're getting paid on both simultaneously.
Mr. Dalcoe, would it be just safe to say that what the multi-gold package does, it gives you matching bonuses on the gold for the people who've already been involved?
That's right.
That's it. If you've already been involved, nothing's been taken away from you. You got all the stuff you always had.
That's
And then
right.
you said, but I would like to get that matching bonus in gold. Well, great. You got to get a multi-gold package to do it.
Guys, thank you for saying it, Mr. Bestseller. The king of simplicity, the Forrest Gump of wealth builders. Think about what he just said. Watch this. You get a matching bonus. Somebody in one of your organizations gets a dual team payout of €80, and you get a 5% match. How much do you earn? €4. You got a multi-gold package number 3, and you got 3 generations of payouts. All right, let me see if that's right. Is it multi-gold package 3? Let me see it real quick. Yeah, you got 2 generations. You get a multi-package number 3. You got 2 generations of payouts. Someone on your second generation gets a number 7 package. You get 1.4 grams of gold worth $100. So in the matching bonus 5%, you made €4. In the second generation on a multi-package, you made $100. Oh my God, did y'all get that? I almost lost my mind. In the matching bonus is 5%. You made €4. In the multi-package, you made $100 worth of gold that can be exchanged for cash. $100, $4. I'm telling you, they made a shift. This thing is fire. The real money is in the gold. It's a gold business.
So
Next
watch
question.
this.
Go ahead, Mr. Mayor.
So the multi-gold package, to keep the confusion down, is really not really to qualify for the gold match. If you already been in, let's say starting right there, you got a package in the last 5 years. Great. That is what it is. Your grandfather, you got that when it comes to the cash and the money. You want the matching bonus in gold, you got to get a multi-gold pack. The bigger the multi-gold pack get, the bigger your matching bonus in gold. All new people, they don't have to be concerned about what happened 5 years ago. You ain't got to talk about that. You ain't got to talk about all the other stuff that happened 5. All you just say, look, man, you want to go with these multi-gold packs. We need the multi-gold pack, the new person now, they're going to get everything you got plus the matching gold. They got a better deal than we got. I mean, can you imagine how much gold that Mr. Dalcoe and I could have accumulated in the last 6 years? I got to talk to her about that. In the last 6 years, I mean, I don't want to go that road. Can you, I mean, I'm thinking about that in my mind as you got the new person coming in right now got a better deal than we had 6 years ago.
They do.
We got the money and I ain't complaining. That's not a complaint. I'm just saying, God, this gets better. Now a person comes in by a VIP package, they're going to get, wait a minute, we didn't have 5% matching bonus, 7 generation deep. They're going to get that. They're going to get 10%, 3%, 2% direct commission. And they're going to get matching bonuses in gold, 7 generations deep, which can be transferred and converted to dollars when they want to. We're just stupid. I want you guys to hear me when I say this. I want you to forget what happened up until this past Wednesday. Like, you just getting started, but you getting started already with 100 people on your team or 500, or like Christopher Chabet with 5,000 people. You're not scratch. You're launching a brand new business right now with brand new people who are coming in buying multi-gold packages. And then not only are you getting what you got in the past 4, 5 years, 6 years, you're now gonna start getting matching gold once you get your multi-gold package. That's it.
Okay, look, this person has a gold business package, the traditional gold business package. They're entitled to 5% direct dual team match payout matching bonus on 5 generations. That means if someone on this generation right here is a VIP and they earn a dual team payout of €80, you're gonna get 5% of that on that generation, which is €4. Does that make sense to everybody?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is never going to change. You're going to earn that. That's your infinity. That's what you earn from now on. That's your eternal payout as a gold affiliate. You go over here and you say, I want to get into some of this making money with gold, and you get a multi-gold package number 4. It qualifies you for 3 generations of gold matches. Now, somebody on this generation gets a number 4 package. That comes with 0.4 grams of gold. Let me make sure I get my numbers right. Let me look at my little chart over here. There it goes. It comes with, they get a number 4. That comes with 1.5 grams of gold, and the commission on that is, come on. And the commission on number 4 is 0.4 grams. So you're going to get 0.4 grams of gold. Well, that's worth about $25. Okay, over here, if someone falls on level 1, you get a 5% match when they get paid, and you get 0.4 grams of gold over here because you got a multi-package to go along with your gold package. You added additional commissions in gold with the multi-package, and the commissions in the multi-package is bigger than the commissions we used to earn. That's what Mr. Best said. They got a better deal than us. So now we get a multi-package so we can get in on the deal too. It's adding more money. Somebody down here gets a number 7 package. It comes with 1.4 grams of gold. On your 3rd generation, you made $100 in gold. Whereas over here, somebody gets a dual team payout of €80, you get another 5%. And not bad. That's €4 again. You want €4 or $100 or both? I'll take them both.
And you still got the 2% direct commission.
And you still got the 2% right there. Oh my God.
We can't keep it. See, folks, I'm saying, you can't keep on all the money. You're gonna go, we'll be here all night.
All night.
Rocks.
Oh my goodness.
Grab them there, get your MasterCard, tell everybody 98.6 and breathing, and let that multi-million-dollar software do what it do. And you do what you got to do is get up every single morning and share this thing with everybody you can. Drive everybody to the power call, drive everybody to 12 o'clock, drive everybody to 9 o'clock. And all this, man, let me tell you something. They send you an $8,000 check. You can take the next 3 hours and try to figure out how you earned it, or you can go tell some more people.
Yes.
What are you gonna do with your time? Now, I know we got the analytics out there. They wonder where every dime came from. Why they'll figure out where every dime come from. Tanisha Glass was just getting wealthier and wealthier by the hour.
And can't tell you how.
And can't tell you how.
Can't tell you how.
I don't understand all this stuff yet. I don't ask questions. I just figure it out as it comes.
Well, let me
I
ask you
know
this,
how
Ms.
she get
Glassman.
paid.
Let me ask you this, Ms. Glassman. Do you understand it a little bit better tonight?
A little bit.
Good. That's all we ask.
But I don't really care. Like all these
Exactly.
questions, I don't care. I'm getting paid. I'm not going to work tomorrow, so I don't care.
So
Hey,
guys,
Hey, I understand it, Tanisha. I'm with you. I understand it. But the last thing I'm gonna do is try to explain it. Did you guys see me do the compensation plan last night? Was that a mess? When he got to the car, I said, yeah, it's Saturday. Get some money. Hey, got some money over there too. Okay.
I got a good question. I got a real good question on Facebook real quick, Mr. Best. Hold that thought. Can you
I'm
fast
done.
track your silver multi-gold package if you already have a gold? Well, think about that. Your gold, the higher package supersedes. So if you got silver, then no, you can't fast track. You would have to upgrade, right? So no, the answer to that is no. Go ahead, Mr. Best.
I'm done. I'm done.
I have a question, Mr. Dalcoe.
Yes, ma'am.
On page 16 of the multi-gold package details, it says the validity of the multi-packages
Yeah.
in general.
That's-
So could you explain
that's
that,
what-
please?
No, that's what I was saying. Don't worry about that. It's way too complicated. Don't worry about it. They're
Okay,
working
well,
on that. They're working on that anyway. Don't even worry about it. I promise you.
Okay,
Just
so
on
it
that.
doesn't apply.
It does apply. Just don't worry about it. It's not important.
Can I add? I will add to that, Ms. Sheriff, if I can. This is my standard response to people when they start asking me a lot of some of these questions that I can't know how to answer. I say, guys, you can get started with us now. We're in the process of doing something that has never, ever been done. It's misunderstood because it's never been done before. We got to perfect the system. Now, you can join us a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 3 years from now, when this thing is running on autopilot and everything is perfect and everything just slide back and forth. That's great. Or you can get in right now. There are many people always talking about how they want to wish they gotten in when Sherland and Tammy got started. I said, no, you don't. You whining about you can't get a telephone. Okay, you can't imagine we here 2 years ago with the product not perfected. Our gold product now is perfected, but it was not perfected 9 years ago. See, just like our KBC, the whole system right now, it's not perfected, but it will be perfected sometime next 6 months, 12 months, whatever time it takes. But it will be perfected because that's who Dr. Harold Seitz is. That's what you got to trust, that we're doing something that's never been done before in the history of mankind, as far as a networking business, as far as a business that allows people like myself or Mr. Dalcoe or the Browns or Maud Roger Williams or Tanisha Glass to become multi-millionaires and help other people do the same thing. Never been done, not in this magnitude. And so just relax. Everything's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect for a while. I don't think it's going to be perfect 5 years from now. Why? Because if I know Mr. Harold, Dr. Harold Seitz, he's going to already be down the road. He talked yesterday about 10 and 20-year plan. Most of us worry about next week and Friday. Most people right now worry about how they're going to get through this health crisis with no job. Okay? Man, if somebody gets you on the phone and they start asking other questions other than, when do we get paid? You say, every Friday. Let's go. That should be their response. What we got to do? When do we get paid? Every Friday? Let's go. So if I do everything I can do right now this week till Friday night at 6 p.m., whatever I accomplish between Sunday night and Friday at 6 p.m., you tell me they're going to have it on my MasterCard next Friday. That's right. That's what they've been doing for the 6 years I've been in. 6 years Mr. Dalcoe been in, 6 years Sherry Brown, 6 years Nisha Glass been in, Roger Williams. That's what they've been doing. That's right. Let's go.
I'm gonna see if I can answer a bunch of questions, yes or no, Ms. Glassby. If I can't, we'll just pass it. Just try to get a bunch of them
I'm
in.
gonna mute myself.
Mr. Dalcoe, it's a new person. Can we focus on the new people?
Yes.
Okay. If I just signed up and I'm a little shy with talking to people face to face, how would you recommend I go about doing care bars?
Oof. Such a long answer.
Oh, they ain't. Drive people to the realmoney.info. Okay. Drive them to the 12 o'clock presentation. You ain't got to talk to them. Tanisha Glass can answer that question first because you know the answer.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Tanisha is the perfect person to answer that question.
Post, make Facebook posts, inbox your Facebook friends, text people, email. I sponsored 500 people on Facebook alone, not saying one word.
And I think what stuttered me is I want you to, the person that asked that question, I want you to get into personal development too. I think that's why I said a long answer. Don't have a low self-esteem about this. Like, everybody needs our product. So really get into reading some books, really get into some personal development so you'll feel good about and stay plugged in, because you're going to find out that people are going to envy you. Like what we do, look at Mr. Best. He's chilling. We sit over in our offices, we just rear back, man. We just call people and sign people up and make money and go downstairs and eat an ice cream sandwich and watch a movie with the family and come back and work some more. People are going to envy you because they're going to school for 8 years to make the kind of money you're going to make. We can go to the next question.
Can I say it real quick?
Yes, go ahead.
But Mr. Dalcoe is correct. I was not trying to be short with my answer. I'm trying to help you make money now.
Yes.
But you can grow past whatever limitations you see yourself,
Yes.
shy, introverted. You can grow past that. Tanisha Glassford talks a lot more now than she did 5 years ago. Okay, believe me. Okay, we got a lot of folks in the ministry that's one of the things about this business. This is a personal development process that we're going to grab you by the hand and walk you through this and say, you'll be okay. You shy right now, but you're going to come out of that shell. Shyness is not hereditary. It's not genetic. We can change. We're not trees. We're not robots. We have the ability to change. You're not born that way. Okay. You were constructed that way somehow, mentally and psychologically, but it's okay. We can help you grow out of that. But in the meantime, we can help you get paid by doing exactly what Mr. Tanisha Glassford said do. Text, post, email, drive, everybody. Let Mr. Dalcoe do the talking. Let me do the talking. Let Tanisha do the talking. Let Miss Sherry Brown, Roger Williams do the talking. That's why we're here. The system is designed for you.
Congratulations. I'm sorry. Congratulations to everyone who's getting your multi-packages right now. We see you. You see, I like that. I like that. You get a little bit of information and you get a little cobwebs cleared out, and I'm just watching multi-package, just popping in. That's how you do it. Money like speed. You have to put a lot of thought into this because you plant that seed, that thing comes up fast. You get that list, you start making those calls, you make those posts on Facebook, inboxing those people, sending them the realmoney.info, and watch that harvest show up. Go ahead, Ms. Gillespie.
For the new person, I was going to say, make sure you get a capture page and be sure to read the map. The capture page helps tremendously, especially when you're writing. You want to make sure your grammar is correct, things like that. When you're sending two separate links on Facebook, sometimes Facebook will block it. When you have a capture page, it doesn't get blocked.
Yes.
So that helps.
Great point.
Another new affiliate, what do you say when someone says no because they searched Carrot Bars and saw things about it being a scam?
Mr. Al Murray did a very good three-way call with me, and a very prominent individual. And she wasn't really that concerned about it, but she did want to know how to overcome those objections. Do a three-way call. Just do a three-way call. And if they don't want to do it, just go over to the next person. But if it's like, this is interesting, but I see this stuff on Google, you say, that's a great question. Hold on just a second. Do the three-way call and let your upline handle it. They'll know how to handle it.
Those were the only two new ones that I saw.
Can I add one other thing that now Mr. Dalcoe right on money teacher, let somebody else handle that. But if you can't get somebody else, my standard every time somebody says, man, I Googled it. And all I say to them is, hey man, Google Jesus Christ. Google Dr. Martin Luther King. Google Gandhi. Google Mother Teresa. What? You're gonna find something negative out there on anything you Google. I just talked to a professional athlete today. He said, man, got NBA ball player, former NBA ball. He said, man, this thing seen this, man, but there's some negative stuff out there. I said, man, Google the NBA. What? I said, Google the NBA. Just Google some stuff. I said, you're going to find some negative stuff on anything out there. What they got to do with anything? NBA still rolling. Well, not right now. Okay. But I mean, he said, what? They still playing ball, still filling coliseums. They got a whole, Google the NFL. NFL got more negative out there with concussion protocol and how they dogged out athletes from the 40s and 50s. I mean, it's so much negative on the NFL on the internet if you look for it, but you don't care about that because you're a Dallas Cowboy fan. You don't get what they say. See, it's not relevant. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So you don't get aggressive. Just say, hey, man, I understand, but you Google Jesus Christ, Gandhi, Dr. Martin King, you Google anything, you can find something negative. But this thing is real, it's 9 years old, almost a million people involved, man, we rolling. Okay, now if that's the reason, if that's one of these reasons not to get started, you need to use that. But if you're seriously interested, let me get you on the phone my upline. We can address those things for you. Let's go.
Yeah, good stuff.
What is the capture page?
Capture page, you can go to mywbw.net and click on, where is it? Tools, toolbox? Where is it at? Let me see.
Double click on home and a banner will pop up and you'll see it.
Yeah, it's on the banner. There you go. Let me show it real quick. Here it is. It looks just like that right there. And this banner pops up and there it is right there. If you click it, it'll take you to order your capture page. A capture page is therealmoney.info, but it has your sign up link built into it. It speeds it up. You don't have to worry about it. Mr. Rodney Berger just typed in the link too on our page over there in the chat room.
How does the matching bonus time limit work, 1 through 7?
Okay, so that's come up a couple of times. I'll pull it up. Let me show you. It's called the validity of the matching bonus. And this is what I'm trying to steer you guys away from, but we keep going back to it. All right, if you look, it's in the literature, so we have to talk about it. But it says if you have a multi-gold package 1, you get 1 week of matching bonus validity. In other words, you're qualified for the following week. After that week, you have to buy another matching bonus package 1. Whereas if you get multi-package number 7, you qualify for 12 months. They're working on this to make it simpler. So that's why I don't teach it. I'm going to say that one more time, real slow and louder for the people in the back, because they obviously don't believe me when I say this. And I know that it's being taught and you're learning it because social media connects us all over the world. And they are very analytical people. And it is in the back office. And this is currently how it works. And it's very complicated. It's being worked on and it's going to be simpler. So I don't teach it because it should be fixed or enhanced within the next 30 days. Why teach it? So you have to go back and reteach it. And it's not enough money for most people to even teach it, to create more confusion. So I'm just telling you, you get matching bonuses when people in your organization earn a payout. If you don't have a multi-package, you're not going to get any payouts. If you do have a multi-package, you will get some. They will run out, but by the time this runs out, it will have been enhanced so that it's simpler, so you won't ever have to worry about the validity of the time limits and all this. Too hard to explain. It's going to slow your team down. You can do it if you want to. This is the last time I'm going to say it. So there you go.
How do I convince people to sign up who say they see no future in saving gold?
Say thank you very much for your time and go to the next person.
God bless and good night. We don't convince anybody to do anything. If I have a multi-pack 2 and complete the 5 and 5, will I upgrade to a number 3 bronze or a number 4 silver?
That's a great question. That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. I want to take a stab at it, but I don't want to be wrong. That's a great question. I would think it will be silver status, but you still be the multi-package where you are. That's a great question. You need to type that out, send it to your upline and get it to me. That's that thing I talk about, stuff being confusing. And those are the things that corporate listens to the leadership about to make it simpler. I don't like things when they get overcomplicated, it slows your group down. But that's a phenomenal question. Send that one to us.
I'm so glad I purchased the multi-pack today. I purchased my number 6 multi-pack after my first line affiliate purchased hers. Will I get paid on her pack?
Yes, you will. It'll be retroactive. Well, wait. The direct commission part is real time. The direct commission part is real time. And you should be able to, I'm going to say no. If it does, then you were fortunate. But to me now, thinking about this, because that's direct commission, all direct commissions are in real time. So I'm going to say no. Yep, I'm going to say no. Don't worry about it. I know you missed the direct commission, but don't worry about it.
Not sure how they accumulate I don't think the gold match is in real time. Though.
Yeah, I can't see that. You don't think the gold match is in real time?
No, but the direct commission is. Direct commission is, yeah.
Yeah.
But the gold match.
So Mr. Best, you sponsor me. You sponsor me. I get a number 7. It comes with 1.4 grams of gold to you, but you didn't have a multi-package yet. I'm thinking you might miss the 1.4.
Well, if it works where everything has always worked, but
yeah.
I'm getting the feeling that the gold match might be weekly or might be a weekly deadline or it might be a monthly accumulation.
So let's do this.
Like how the e-points was working.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm concerned about that. So let's
That's a
do this,
good
guys.
question. I don't know the answer. I really don't know the answer to that question.
Let's take the wealth builders way on this one. Beat them to it. Go get your, don't let them get it before you. That's what I would say. All right.
Can you use your own discount card to purchase for yourself?
Yes.
Do you use a different profit card for each purchase?
Yes. Except the profit card also gives you 3% discount on gold for 12 months. So that continues for 12 months. But for another person to get a package, 10%, yes, you need another profit card. 10% per card.
When will the 10% discount start?
It's already in. Use a profit card right now. It already works.
Profit card question. Can you use only the feature on your affiliate accounts, or can you use it in your personal account?
Both.
When I purchase a multi-pack with profit cards, do they expire? You just answered that one. Yeah. How long does a multi-gold pack last on cash gold commissions?
How long does a multi-gold pack?
That's the same question. Said we don't know.
Okay.
That's a validity question.
Yeah, don't worry about that one too much. I know that irritates you guys, but we're in flux on that, and I just don't want to confuse the field. Don't teach that to your team. New people, okay, look, a brand new person signs up. They start building their team. They get direct commission. That second generation pops in, and they want a matching bonus. That new person has 12 months of matching bonus. If they get a multi-package and it says validity for 6 months, it does not supersede their 12 months. See, isn't that a lot? And then y'all just get super confused. They get a number 3 package that gives them 3 weeks, but they are a new person. They got 12 months. So now you got to explain. They know the 3 weeks is just if you were already in, and don't go through all of that. Don't worry. I'm telling y'all, don't worry about it. It's too much to explain. You're going to slow your team down. It's not important. Build your team. You're going to get all the matching bonuses.
At the beginning of training, Mr. Dalcoe mentioned a text to send to friends. Where is this text? So you want to join the Telegram group. Everything is sent out in our Telegram group. If somebody could put that in the chat bar for me, please.
Yeah, let me see if I'm able to do that.
And a lot of people are doing it wrong. So they just join Telegram and that's it. You're not in the group. You have to actually join Telegram, download the Telegram app, and then join the group. Don't join Telegram. Does a multi-package expire?
That was the same question.
Oh, you answered that. Can I use the profit card that I used when I signed up 3 years ago? No, they're only good for 1 year. Are there any new videos to share? I'm in Ppwer, and I just learned several friends are in Georgia. Videos are at www.therealmoney.info and on your capture page. If you don't have one, you want to get one. My new affiliate just purchased a multi-pack yesterday with 4 grams of gold. Does that mean she has a gold multi-pack?
No, probably grams of gold is 60 euro times 4. She probably has a number 2.
A number 2
multi-gold package.
Multi-gold pack. Is there still a cutoff time for the gold and dual team matches on each package?
Yeah, we answered that.
Okay. Did they announce when super nodes and master nodes will be paid out?
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Give them a couple of months there to get that administration moved over to carrot bars.
Okay, I'm trying to read and I can't. I
Okay.
guess I'm missing what you already answered.
That's okay. There's no worries.
What's the benefit of multi-gold 7 and 6 or 7 over 6?
More gold. There's more gold in the package. 5 grams more gold in the package, and 2 more discount cards.
Can you use your?
And you get more gold per matching bonus gold.
Right.
They're typing the same questions over and over again. How do you know how much your KBC coins are worth, and can you cash them in?
Yeah, so KBC is on about 30 different exchanges, and every exchange has its different amount of volume. So the coin is different prices on different exchanges. And yes, you can cash them in. Just if possible, don't. Just don't. Try your best not to, if you can help it.
And please only type your question one time. We'll get to it if we can. There's multiples. Can you go over the exchange fee Harold Sites mentioned regarding CaratBit and how long that lasts? I thought he said from now on. Is that correct?
I don't really remember that. I wasn't able to take notes because I was doing all the magic.
Where do our new affiliates type in the profit bonus card code?
Mr. Williams, did you ever get a chance to pull that up? If you didn't, I'll try to see if I can do it.
If you get a level 3 multi-pack and upgrade to a level 5, so you get commissions on your highest level 5 or both 3 and 5? 5.
The highest package. Now, Mr. Williams is screen sharing right now. He's literally showing. Mr. Williams, can you enlarge your screen to 200% or something? I can see it clearly. I just want to make sure everybody else can too. All right. So on your dashboard, you scroll down a bit. Yeah, when you scroll down, you'll see at the bottom of that page, it says, please submit profit number here. And it looks like 4 boxes because it's expanded so big, but 4 digits will fall into each box. When you start typing in them, it'll just go to the next box. Mr. Williams, start typing numbers in there, just random numbers. So you type, you pick up the card and you just start typing and see it pops to the next line and then next line and the next line, and next line. You click submit and boom, that card is there waiting for the product. When you put the product in, it'll deduct 10%. That's it. All right. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
What's the advantage of a master node compared to multi-packages?
Oh, those are 2 totally different things. That's a whole nother conversation. Master node is something that happens on the CaratBit side. The multi-package is something that happens on the Karatbar side. All the master nodes are scooped up right now, so it's kind of a moot point. But yeah, there you go.
I understand it's best to hold cash gold, but if needed, how do you exchange it for cash?
That mechanism will be programmed and up in the next few weeks.
I have a bronze package with a 3% profit card. I have 2 more in my possession. Can I add another to my account and purchase a MultiGold pack and get 10% off?
No.
Can only use 1 card at a time. What does H Sites mean when he said the coin will be stabilized once CaratPay goes on the blockchain?
There's a stable coin coming linked to gold in our minds, third-party auditor in Switzerland. So it means that the stable coin equals gold in the mine. It's audited by a third party, so you never have to wonder if there's actually gold there. That's his plan to fix what happened with the KBC. So you'll be able to exchange some KBC for the stable coin. I don't remember that exact exchange rate, but stay tuned for that. That's coming up in June, I believe he said, May or June.
My MasterCard expires this month. Went to my back office, however, I cannot find the info. Is it renewed automatically or do I have to do something?
Great question. It is not renewed automatically. So when you click on MasterCard, if you don't see a MasterCard up there with the little box saying, please enter your last 4 digits or to reorder, then it's still valid. And what you need to do is when you see that card pop up there, you click and purchase a new one and reorder. It's basically telling you when to reorder. If you don't see that reorder box up there, you're good. Keep clicking on it every day. And as soon as you see the MasterCard picture show up, that's when you need to order it.
That's it.
All right, man, I can't believe we got through all of those. I was tired and ready to jump off, but man, it's so good to work with you guys and get your questions answered. Mr. Best, over to you for any final comments. Thank you, everybody, for participating.
Keep it simple, folks.
Ms.
Dream
Glasgow, you
big.
can close out once Mr. Best is done.
I would say keep it simple. Dream big. I'm done.
All right. Well, join us in the morning at 10:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Power Call. And 12 o'clock, immediately after the power call, there's a presentation every day, Monday through Saturday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to join the Telegram group. And I think that's it. Y'all have a good night.